A flower bed filled with masses of color to grab your attention, blooming from spring through fall. What could be better in any garden? If what you want is a flower bed filled with masses of the same plant, such as a bed of impatiens or roses, it's easy to get it right. But if you hope to have a judicious mix of colors and shapes and flowers that will fill the space throughout the growing season, you'll need to take some time to plan ahead and follow some basic design guidelines. The latter part of the summer is a good time to look at your flowering beds and borders and see what is and isn't working, especially as the plants mature, and think about the changes you might want to make. You also still have some time to tweak what's there, adding in some late summer and fall blooming annuals and perennials. You can also search nurseries and garden centers for perennials to plant this fall to give them a head start for next year. Number 1. Choose a spot. Some spots are classic choices for a flower bed, such as along the foundation of your home, nestled against a side or back fence to mark the yard's border, or at the edge of a sidewalk or path. They may be expected locations, but they remain at the top of the location list because flower beds serve as beautiful transition areas between the home or hardscape and the main garden areas, so they can be enjoyed often and up close. Keep other options in mind as well. You might want to expand a traditional bed as it turns a corner of the house to increase your planting space. Don't overlook placing a flowering bed in a less likely areas, such as outside a front yard fence, along a driveway, flanking one side of a swimming pool, or filling in a berm or terraced hillside. Number 2. Decide on a shape. There is no right or wrong. It all depends on your personal preferences. But there are some things to think about. Hard-edged square and rectangular garden beds, for example, work particularly well with both very traditional landscapes and modern styles. Keep in mind how the bed fits in with your garden and helps highlight the architectural features of your house. Experiment with different shapes using a length of hose or rope until you find what you want. Whatever shape you choose, go as large as is practical. A small garden bed can feel fussy. With space to expand, the flowers can make more of an impact. Number 3. Think about a color scheme. A flower bed filled with every color of the rainbow, and then some will look messy unless you have an exceptionally good eye for color. So before you buy plants and seeds, decide on a color scheme. A good rule of thumb is to stick to no more than 3 main colors and add variety by varying the shades within each color. Not only will your flower bed look more cohesive, but you'll also be able to narrow down good choices at the garden center that much more quickly. Number 4. Choose plants for your region, climate, and growing conditions. Once you know the basics, location, overall shape, and color, it's time to choose the actual plants and put them in place. Start by choosing plants that have the same basic needs for sunlight, water, and soil, such as the drought-tolerant sunlovers in this Mediterranean-inspired garden. And consider including plants native to your area. You'll find them much easier to take care of, and they'll attract pollinators and other beneficial insects. Number 5. Vary the plant height. A mix of tall and low plants, even if the difference is only a few inches, can make the difference between a garden that is static and a lively one. Keeping plant height in mind is also important when you plant. Generally, place taller plants at the back or in the middle, with the medium height ones surrounding them and the shortest lining the edges. That way, the shortest plants won't get lost. Well, that's all for today's video, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to click the like and subscribe button for supports our channel. Also, you can turn on the notification bell for latest videos from us. Well, see you in the next interesting topics.